What is up, guys? Welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be talking about RAM and companies selling to AI. So first and foremost, we got some good news, we got some bad news, and some thoughts on some things about the whole situation of AI. So first and foremost is one, because of companies selling to AI, which we all know, it has skyrocketed the prices of RAM and even the RTXs, and some of the RTXs have been discontinued in the making. So if you want I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's affected the 40 series, um, but it definitely has affected the 50 series, as the 5060, I'm pretty sure, is no longer being made. I don't know about the 5070, but still. But the 5090 is now 5 fucking grand. 5 grand. Like, are you fucking? That's a down payment for a fucking car. Bro, no one's paying 5 fucking grand for a graphics card because you decided to sell your shit to AI. That's your fault. That is your fault. I don't care if you're making billions. I don't care if you're fucking doing this. I don't care if this and that, whatever. The thing is that if you guys would stop making fucking RTXs out of the ass, like you actually had something to, like you guys were just bored making graphics cards. That was your issue because you made them too often instead of pacing yourself. You guys made graphics cards like Call of Duty makes games. Like Activision makes games. Like the fucking Infinity Ward and fucking what is the other one? What's Activision Infinity and something else? I don't even remember. But still, point is if you guys actually gave yourself some time and actually allowed people to actually buy your shit instead of fucking, oh well, here's this, here's that, blah blah blah. Like, I understand you want to have a little bit of a broad selection for people to choose, you know. And now you're not giving the people to choose, and now because you're not giving the people to choose, now they're probably just not gonna buy your shit. So, with that being said, not only did the graphics card go up in price, so did the RAM. And it's quite bullshit. Because the thing is that if you're a new person who wants to build a PC, right, even if it's a preset one, it's still going to be hella expensive now. Like, I'm pretty sure the pre-built ones are that were like $1,500. That came with like a decent graphics card, maybe not from the best company, but it was still decent graphics card, okay, and with some decent RAM. Not the best, but it's decent. And you just want to get the feel of a PC, right? That's probably going to be like third. It's 300, yeah, 300, 3,000 fucking dollars when it was 1,500. Okay, and that's bullshit. Like, my RAM that I have in my goddamn fucking PC, I have the Corsair Vacancy. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right, or yeah, Vacancy. Okay, it's 32 gigabytes. Okay, for a set of two. Okay, I have two of those in my PC. Cost me $300 for both pairs. I bought them separately at different times, but it cost me 300. Okay, total. For one fucking pack, it's 600 now. Like, are you joking? Are you fucking joking? It's $600 for one pack of two 16 terabyte gigabytes. Okay? Which is bullshit. That is bullshit. So now, because of this, I think the companies that make the RAM, the companies that make the graphics cards, and a bunch of other stuff are just going to be losing a lot of customers. And it's probably going to affect them like quite a bit. Maybe not as much as I actually am hoping for. But still, it's absolutely fucking insane. Now, on top of this, we have some good news, but it's possibly rumored. And let's get into it because it's about ASUS. So as you guys can see here, ASUS is rumored to enter DRAM market next year to tackle memory shortages. ASUS to tackle memory shortages by entering DRAM segment itself, rumors claim. So obviously, we don't know if this is actually going to be true, but if it is true, I think it would be a really good thing for ASUS to do. It will help out a lot of people, especially for people who want to be able to build a PC and not have to pay a fucking car loan to buy a PC. So, that is a good thing. I think it's a right direction. I hope it's true, but only time will tell. So, we'll see what happens. So, as you guys can see here, there's a little segment, and the current memory crisis has affected all aspects of PC business, and there's little that PC makers can do. Most have already raised their prices of products, and shortages will lead to delays in coming years. But it looks like one of the biggest PC makers is deciding to tackle memory shortages by entering the DRAM business itself. As per rumor shared by Persian tech outlet, I'm not saying that. I'm not even going to attempt to say that. It looks like ASUS is planning to enter the DRAM market in a big way, and as early as 2026. This is the same outlet that has previously leaked information on AMD and Intel CPU chips that turned out to be correct. Still, we would advise our readers to take it with a grain of salt. So coming back to the rumor, it is stated that ASUS plans to set up a dedicated DRAM production lines by the end of Q2 2026, if memory prices and supplies don't return to normal. Current reports expect memory shortages to last till the end of 2027, and even into 2028. ASUS, being one of the biggest PC makers out there, does have the capability to enter the DRAM market, but even then, setting up the dedicated plant for just DRAM manufacturing will be a huge task for them. So, with that being said, what I think about ASUS doing this is actually pretty good. Like obviously, yes, they're also just trying to make some money, but also at the same time, they also have a high chance of losing money trying to get into this market. So whatever there's something good, there's usually also a little bit of a pushback. It's not always 100% good. You know what I mean? So props to ASUS. But I have a couple questions. They said it will be at the end of Q2 2026, and I don't know how long that actually is going to take, but or where that Q2 actually even is. I actually don't understand it. It just what I just wish they would actually use. Oh, it's not happening until like the end of like next September, like or some shit. Like no, that's a Q2. Okay, what the fuck is that? Anyways, so how long is that actually going to take? Because once you get those buildings up and the production lines actually running, I know that it actually takes quite a bit to make those RAMs, because when you're getting those like little miniature chips onto the RAM itself, it takes a lengthy freaking process. The type of machines that they have to use and everything. I watched a video on it on how they make these many like CPU boards and chips and this and that for like phones and everything. So RAM's probably no different, and it takes a lengthy process to make. So, which comes up to my second question. In the midst of this, at the end of Q2 of 2026 is when they get all these productions lines running up. Will it even actually bring down the costs of the RAM, let alone the RAM for the video RAM for the graphics cards? Because the thing is that you make all this product in hopes of lowering the prices, not only for your product that you have, but of others too. But my thing is that will the prices skyrocket so high that even if they do something, will it actually kind of bite them in the ass? And will they just be like, well, this was kind of for fucking nothing. Why did we even try to attempt this? So, I mean, I guess we will have to find out and see and tell. And hey, if they can accomplish it, fucking great. Nobody should have to be buying RAM, let alone a graphics card, of putting a down payment or getting a loan for a fucking car. It is stupid. It's a PC. It's meant for gaming. Uh, Even if they buy presets, it's just it's is it even going to be worth it for that person to even want to? Like this is also going to be affecting the PS5, the Xbox, the PS6, the other Xbox, probably Nintendo Switch, everything. It's going to affect everything. You know, even the handheld consoles that are like the Asus ROG Ally and a bunch of other shit. Phones, it's already starting to affect phones. So it's just like, if they are getting into this kind of market, will they actually be able to bring down the prices? I have a feeling that it might not work despite their attempt. And if it does work, thank God, because at least the company is actually stepping in and being like, nah, man, we can't be doing this. This isn't fair to them, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, with that being said, guys, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys appreciated the videos that I have been making recently and that I've been trying to come out with. I've been trying to be a little bit more consistent. So, hope you enjoyed. Ciao.